Hello, everyone. I think the holiday cheer event ended yesterday. We'll check real quick today. We are back on silver, and the idea that I had is those the shelter farm that I set up on Glacial from the silicone that we got from the event. We got a lot of silicone, right? There is, I think, 46 or 47 shelters, and we even used some of the silicone for other things and have a couple pieces on silver. So there's a lot of silicone, right? 40, 47, let's say 50, so 100 pieces of silicone. The total score that we got was 362,500. So now the event is over, and the idea that I had is to build a automation pipeline to make shelters. And then we just make, I don't know, 50, 100 of those shelters and take a picture and upload it to the website. Something to do, you know. So today, although I'm just going to prepare for the automation, because I think there's a lot of strategy that needs to go into that. And also, I think, I don't know how much time I will have today. It's Monday, so work started again, even though it's a holiday for some people. I may not have that much time, so let's see how things go. Let's get into the game. I stream every day, and by the way, I only play when I stream, so you can see my gameplay always live on stream. If you want to get in touch with me, please subscribe and hit the bell icon that will notify you when when I'm streaming, so then we can do stuff together. So let's get into the game. This is how it looks like when you are in a shelter and you save your game there, and then you just simply go out. And I think our research here completed. I heard it bing. See, this one doesn't have a hologram, so I'm not super sure why this is. Let's check if the event is over, what this platform is doing here. Let's check it out. So this is the event platform. It says less than 1 day, so maybe the event ends at some specific time. I don't know, maybe this means that we could have done today as well, but yesterday was already painful and boring enough. So I don't want to necessarily do it again. So let's think about the automation for making shelters, right? So a shelter, as we all know, needs two plastic and two silicone, right? So we'll need at least two chemistry labs, and then we need a soil centrifuge for let's see, plastic needs carbon and compound. Let's take a look at that. Plastic needs carbon and compound, so one soil centrifuge will make compound, the other one will make carbon, and that makes plastic. Okay, great. Now, silicone needs resin and quartz. Quartz, oh, so I don't need to smelter that. That's good. The carbon, though, I do need to smelter. That's a fact. But resin and quartz, I don't need to smelter. I wonder, because resin is coming out in 8. Compound is coming out in 8. And they both need to go sort of into a chemistry lab. So I don't know how we will do this, because see, if I have two auto arms, position it on one side of the chemistry lab, right? The compound has 8, and the carbon has to be smeltered, so there is a substantial delay. We know the delay is a little bit less than the extra large shredder is with shredding things, but there is a delay. So the problem is that if the soil centrifuge makes compound, even if I artificially constrain the soil centrifuge, so I don't give it a medium storage platform here, I only give 2 items, right? So the soil centrifuge has to wait for the robot arm to take the items and move them away. It will still be faster for the robot arm to shuffle over 8 compound items than it is for the robot arm to get the carbon, because it has to wait for the organic to smelter. So that is, and you can't automate the soil centrifuges with lower amounts. You know, dear Lord, I clicked on almost everything that's here except for the thing that I wanted to click, like this. So you can't artificially constrain it somehow and tell it, hey, don't produce so much, right? That is also something that is somewhat sad, right? But just something that we can't change. This is just how it is, you know. So we will have to potentially put carbon on one side of the chemistry lab and compound on the other side of the chemistry lab to make sure that the compound does not accumulate, right? Because let's say even if we have one of these, hold on, I will show you. I think this one should be empty, right? So we take one of these just as an example, and we won't do it on this planet, right? Because Silva has nice climate and does those kind of things. But let's say I put this guy here, right? It will at some point completely fill up with compound. If 2 robot arms are delivering on this side, it will simply completely fill up with compound, and the other robot arm won't be able to deposit any carbon anymore. So that is going to be an issue, right? It's simply going to overwhelm the system. So I think what we need to do is we need to use both sides of this chemistry lab to make the plastic. Then with the quartz and the resin, I don't need to smelter it, but the problem is the quartz is only 4, while the resin is 8. So we will have the same effect. If they both deliver on one side, there will be 8 here and 4 quartz. 8 resin, 4 quartz. 8 resin, 4 quartz. Eventually, it will be completely full with resin, I think. That I'm not super sure, but we can test that. So possibly both chemistry labs, I need to use both sides for them, right? And then we need to do a methane and put the methane here somewhere too. The methane can possibly share because each one of those canisters has 5. So they are currently turned off, right? So that nothing should happen if I just simulate that, right? Each one of those has 5, as you see. I know this is hydrogen, but just as an example, right? The methane will have 5 as well. So I think it's okay. There could be a possibility, though, that the methane gets blocked by either resin or quartz. So probably it will be better to do it on the quartz side. But even that could be possibly blocked. So the methane auto arm needs to sort of reach a little bit into the chemistry lab, and the hope is that it will be able to just attach it to the spot here. It says methane now, right? If I had any methane and I clicked on it, it would position the methane. So the hope is that if the auto arm sort of reaches into this area, that it will be able to position it here. Not super sure how this will work. We have to try this out. So we need at least 2 chemistry labs, and possibly, depending on the planet, if it's Atrox, I already have a chemistry lab, but if it's Novus, right, we see here that Novus has a methane. It doesn't make noises. Oh, okay. So methane, right? So I don't know if I was on Novus before and what Novus looks like. No matter what it looks like, it's not going to look that great. Um, that's just how it is, right? It's going to be a version 1 base there. So we may want to have also a player side, like this is all player side, right, where I can do my own thing. And then what's this? So, is gas, and this has nitrogen. Okay. Um, so do I have oh, I don't have an atmospheric condenser for myself. Interesting. Well, because the hydrogen I take from over there, I just steal some if I needed some hydrogen. And then for nitrogen, I have this huge canister here. Technically, I can take, because I don't have, I guess oh look, there's a research chamber and there's a research chamber, and they don't have, this one doesn't have a hologram. I haven't figured out what the situation is when things have a hologram and when things don't have a hologram. But one thing that I can do here is maybe move the battery here, move these batteries over here. Dear Lord. Then there was one, I don't need necessarily this spot here, because I can, did you guys see this? I'm not going to get upset. We can put this here, right, because we have 4 more spots. And then we can put the research chamber over here, and then, still not aligned now. And then if we ever need any atmospheric condenser, we can build one here, right? So this is sort of reserved for the atmospheric condenser on the player side. If you ever need one, because this is a lot of nitrogen, to be honest. I don't know where we need nitrogen, but if we need any nitrogen, then this might be enough for the entire game. So we need at least, I think, 4 soil centrifuges, possibly 5, to double up on the quartz. And we need at least 2 chemistry lab and 1 atmospheric condenser. That is the bill of materials that we are dealing with. So, 4 or 5 soil centrifuges. No, not you. You, sir. Aluminum and compound. Compound I can make from, but we need quite a bit of aluminum, right? So how much aluminum is in this thing here? 1. Compound I will just make myself, but aluminum, I don't know. I mean, I can go to the down and get some. Where did we put the copper, by the way? Do we have like a copper canister? Oh no, we just smelted it here, and now it's just sitting there. Any more aluminum? We have 2 aluminums. I think this is just the bottom of this thing. 2 aluminums. I may want to take like quite a bit of aluminum in case we will make a rover too. I may want to make the rubber here. Did I make the rubber already? It looks very rubbery. That's very rubbery, yeah. So we have aluminum somewhere here, possibly this one. Yes, so did I actually pick up 3? I only counted 2, I swear. Wait, is it full? Ah, it's full. That's why. So we just take this guy. This guy has aluminum. We don't know how many of these salts we will take with us. That's to be decided. What's in here? Resin. Yeah, we take resin because I don't want to run around and get resin. I can't avoid it. I can also make it. So aluminum and resin. What else do we need? Compound. Yeah, compound I will make. Honestly, I can put those back. Maybe later when we bring the canister back and it's missing some aluminum, we'll shove that in. So this is the soil centrifuges. Then we need to make at least 2 chemistry lab, possibly 3 on the player side. Glass ceramic I will make on the planet. Tungsten, we do need tungsten. So 2 or 3, what else do we need? We may want to make a, so we have the rover seat. Let's take a look at what the rover seat needs. Am I here on the wrong side? Maybe I want to make some RTGs too, definitely. So just lithium alloy. So the rover seat is compound, that's fine. I will take care of that. I will need to make a paver, which needs silicone and aluminum alloy. So 1 more aluminum alloy and a silicone. How much silicone? Is it just 1? 1. Okay, so we have thankfully some silicone. Of course, I will make tons of silicone, so maybe I will actually take some silicone back to silver if I so desire. And 1 more aluminum alloy. Aluminum alloy should be, forgot where I put it. Scrap. Here? No. Here? With the gas, because that makes sense. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get upset. Is it still on the thing? That's how you. Oh, okay. This is turning. When I have this open, it does this. Okay, got it. It makes perfect sense. Yeah. What is this thing? A large storage cell. We may not need this. So we need 1 of this to make the paver. Now the drill mod. We will quickly run out of stuff, so let's just go with this one. So here is our rover. I just want to visually show. That's the rover. Because we made like a whole bunch of compound, we can actually put the seat here. That's the seat. And I know the seat is a small item, so we may want to print it. So is the paver. But just to get all the materials that we will need. Then we need the drill mod. We need the drill mod 3. Titanium alloy and diamonds. Diamonds is no problem. We have plenty of that from the event. So diamond and titanium alloy. Titanium alloy. What is the black stuff? I think it's just big. All right. Titanium alloy. Titanium? Is there 2 titaniums? Yep. So titanium, and how do I make alloy out of titanium? Alloy out of titanium? Kerosene, diamond, graphene, tungsten. So it's on this side, sort of. Oh, this needs nitrogen. There you go. And what is it? I still can't. Graphene. Jesus, that's not easy. Graphene, really? I mean, I have a ton of graphene, but wow. That is just fascinating. Graphene. Graphene, I think I have here, right? So there's that. Titanium alloy. Is it? Yeah, it's here. Do your thing. So I use this extender to give me a little bit of room to run around. I don't want to like get stuck on these feet. See, like this. So we have titanium alloy. It looks toxic because it's green. Slurp. It doesn't make a slurp sound. I'm very disappointed. So this is my drill mod. That's expensive drill mod, man. What else? An RTG, right? We are taking RTGs with us, but there's one missing, right? Because we made a rover, I think, on Aatrox, and so we stole an RTG. So what we do is we actually make the RTG, unpack it, and put it there, just to fill up that spot. RTG is nanocarbon and lithium. This looks like lithium-ish. I take it off because otherwise it will start filling up the platform, and that's just really annoying. Nanocarbon alloy, right? Got it. It's very organized, man, I feel. It's very organized. Oh, this is done here. You're going to print it, sucker, and unpack it. I thought I saw it here. Print the RTG. Nanocarbon alloy. We can also print some of these. I don't know if the rovers. Yeah, the rovers should be a small item, so we can actually condense this a little bit. Why do I unpack it? Because, you know, I don't need to be that frugal. This is a big spaceship, and we have those extra large or large storage LMBs, so there's that. We have 4 RTGs, a ton of batteries that should get us started. The batteries used to be glacial batteries. So we have the RTG. What else is on a rover? The wedge I can make later. This thing here. So I need this is just tungsten, right? So this is why we have that one tungsten here. Tungsten. Boom. Anything else on the rover? I'm not recollecting. Well, the medium storage, but that is resin. I will just make that on site. So we are good with that. Then what? We have some solar panels here. That's great. I'm definitely going to take, wherever I'm going, I'm taking the solar panels. Unless it's Aatrox, of course. Do I have solar panels? Yeah, I have solar panels on Aatrox. I'm taking these ones with me. And then I don't know if that planet will have a... Oh, and maybe the button repeater as well. To turn the auto arms off in the beginning, right, when we don't have enough power. As we, of course, build the shelters, we will get more and more power, right? And then at some point, we won't need it anymore. I will just take these things with us in case I want to build something that is not on planet. The planet will have methane and hydrogen, so I'm not taking these gases. I'm only taking gases that I don't have. By the way, this is nitrogen. Nitrogen we already used up a little bit, so I will refill it. Not that we need nitrogen, but just in case. Just in case I want to do some experimentation with something, you know. So that's that. Now, we need to think about the other things that we need to build. So we need to build 2 chemistry labs, possibly 3. So we need 3 tungsten. I also have a feeling that we may want to... Well, maybe this will be okay. Tungsten was on this side. What does the Novus have? I think this is messed up again. Yeah, of course. If you go to Novus, it is hematite and lithium. So maybe I want to take a lithium canister with me if I go to Novus. But it does not have tungsten. There is that. So how much lithium is in our lithium canister? 21. I mean, unless I like built a very large, so tungsten. 3 tungsten in addition to the, so this should be tungsten. How much tungsten do we have? 26, good. And tungsten has to be mined, you know. Is it on the other side? Of course it is. Oh, nice. Nice. Need to wait for it to completely spit out. So 3 tungsten for the chemistry labs. Actually, I don't know what. Let's put them here and then see what dissolves centrifuges. And we need to make the atmospheric condenser as well. Let's do that one first. The atmospheric condenser needs iron, which is on the planet. Glass and plastic I can make, but for the plastic, I will make a plastic here. I will make a plastic here. And I will take an iron just to make it faster. So I'll make a plastic here real quick. This is why I don't need to change the automation, right? I have the player side and I have the automation side. Don't need to worry about anything. So there's that, and we'll take an iron. Iron, I have so much. Iron, titanium. I don't know what we might need titanium for. Maybe we should just proactively take a little bit of titanium in case we want to make anything that requires titanium. Because titanium is not on the planet, right? So this one is full, but you know, we need some of these anyways, so I intend to take them with me. So the plastic I will put here. Is this full by now? Yep. So we can put this down there. I will turn it one more down because I'm afraid that I might accidentally click the button thing. So we put this up here. And just some titanium to be on the safe side. Let's see if this works. Nope. In case you want to make something that requires titanium, right? Possibly I could do more iron as well, but let's see. Iron, glass, plastic, so I have the iron and that. I need to make some glass, that's fair. I made the 3 steels, let's just take them with us. No, not, maybe we'll take you as well. To make a wedge, you know. So there's some steel here. In case we want to make one of those large things. I mean, we don't need the shredder this time. Okay. Then I feel, I mean, if you go to Atrox, I'm not going to make large solar. Oh, graphene, Jesus. So we should take maybe 2 copper and 2 graphene. Where did I put the copper here? What else does need copper? Work lights. What else? And 2 graphene. To make 2 of those. Where's my graphene again? I have 3 full canisters. Look at this. 3 full canisters with graphene. 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 That's great. We'll put that here. That's 2 solar arrays. I think this is a pretty good loadout. I mean, we might need more copper, but I don't know. Oh, aluminum alloy, but I have the aluminum alloy that I need, right, to make the paver and to make the rover. I don't necessarily can think of more aluminum alloy that we would need. Okay, whew. Soil centrifuges. We need a ton of them. Aluminum and compound. How much aluminum is in this thing? Oh, it's full. It's completely full. Right, that will be enough aluminum, sir. That is definitely enough aluminum. So the idea is maybe make 2 soil centrifuges for quartz, 1 for organic, and 1 soil centrifuge for compound and 1 soil centrifuge for organic. Let's take a quick peek again. So plastic needs carbon. Carbon needs, oh, we need a smelter, which is, I think, aluminum. So silicone needs just quartz and resin. Too bad we need that 1 smelter. That 1 smelter is like really annoying it. It's annoying. Oh, what did I say we need? Oh, a smelter. Resin and compound. I would take 1 more compound, but I'm already full, so there's that. I have like all kinds of nonsensical items there, like the small solar, the wind turbine. What do I need to make a buggy? Aluminum and compound. I think this loadout is okay. This should be okay. I hope I didn't forget anything. We have a ton of soil. I mean, 4 full canisters, I think. Actually, this one is not very full. Are these full? Are these full? Yep. So that's fine. I'm not going to mess with them because 2 of these soil canisters fill up half of the hydrazine. So this will be sort of like my working soil canister, and this might be, these soil canisters might be used for just starting the automation. We'll need some glass, so we'll have some quartz to make beacons in case we need that. We need to pick up this guy that I filled up on Glacial. It's completely full. I'm checking the green lights. Completely full. So we'll have to pick that guy up at some point. Whew. Can't turn more, yeah. And by the way, for the people that don't know what these items are, those are rescue items. There's a rover there, and I forgot. There's the rover and a small shuttle. If I die at the core, which I don't have a reason for at the moment, to die at the core, you need those items to be rescued. I didn't want to necessarily, I don't know, I'm just looking around seeing if there's anything that I can use. extenders, to be honest. The planet may not have extenders. Right. We may. What do we need extenders for? Oh, once we have the shelter, the first shelter, to get the shelter connected to the rest of the base, because I want it sort of out of sight. So here on Silver, there's really no good spot to put the shelters. Maybe in this ravine. But step one, it looks pretty deep. I mean, not super deep, but quite deep. And step two, it doesn't have a whole lot of room. You know, imagine 50. We need that much room. Now that said, I can just like line them all up, right? And they will dig their way out. But the thing is, it doesn't look good, right? I also want to be able to take a picture. Is that copper up there? Let's go explore a little bit. I don't feel like ending the stream yet. So let me know down in the comments. You know, this is one of those fake coppers. I'm not even going to take it. Ooh, is that a solar panel? It's a broken solar panel. It's definitely broken. So sad. I was wondering if I can find any research here real quick. Hurry up, pumpkin. Let's go. Wow. I mean, it's a mountain range, but it's pretty barren, to be honest. Pretty barren. There's some debris that I could pick up. What is this thing? Well, it's just some debris. What is this thing? It's just some debris. That's just a lot of weird looking debris. Okay, got it. I think I'm suffocating a little bit. I mean, not suffocating, but getting there. So that's sort of like all I can think of. Maybe we should make a trade platform wherever we go as well, just in case we need some weird items that we don't have. So how much is a trade platform? That was very short-lived. Tungsten and iron. So I will definitely take those two things with me. I know iron is on the planet, but just to save time. Tungsten, right? It's always facing away from me. And iron should be here. It's pretty cool that you don't need to like alloys and stuff like that for trade platform. Okay. Tungsten and iron. For the trade platform, and then we basically have everything that we can think of. The source centrifuge is something that we need to get right away. Oh, the auto arms will need aluminum, right? Let's just double check. I think it's aluminum and compound. They wanted to make it simple so that people use them. Wrong direction? No. Graphite. Graphite. Graphite I can make, but I don't have necessarily a need to. I mean, I can make some of these items and then attach them to save some room. But I think we're okay. We are sort of okay. Let's actually make some of these items. So this is the drill mod, right? I hope the drill mod, is it a small item? I hope it is. The rover seat, we can make that one. Where's the, I just saw it. Okay, hold on. And then we have room for other stuff. Hopefully the paver comes up here pretty soon. Paver. That's a drill mod. Need to find that. This way we can just save some room. I forgot what the tungsten was for. That's the rover. It made sense at the time. This one I hope will be one of those little boxes. I hope. I'm not super sure it will. It has to be, right? Good. And then what tungsten and oh, that was to make some manufacturing thing. Okay. Okay, I think this looks good. I'm ready to go to either Novus or Atrox. For Atrox, we don't need to make the rover and stuff like that. We already have a rover there. I kind of feel like Novus because it's new. I don't know what I would do. See, there's one of those fake coppers. I don't even want to collect it, you know, to be honest. A packager. Take it. I kind of want to blow this thing up. Make scrap out of it. Yeah, let's do that. I wonder if the tether thing will be blown up too. Oh, there's still some items here. I wonder what you can do after the event. I mean, I still could package them up and send them off, to be honest. But I rather blow up the boxes. Oh, and this I can take with me, right? Put it in the shredder. Oh no, it's a large item. Jesus. I need to do it like this. Yeah, that was a split second too slow. So let's make some dynamite. Can I move while holding it? Probably not well. Yeah, not well. Man, Z1 Gaming does a good job with this. This should have power, right? So get in there. Okay, excellent. And then this thing is going to go. The packager I will just keep on my Astroneer here. And I need two carbons and some sulfur, right? Let's see. 2 carbons and excellent. One moment, please. Where is the sulfur? Sulfur is not a gas, right? I don't think it's a gas. There must be sulfur here. It looks reddish. Let's have some fun with dynamite. Because I saw that we have the carbon that I made. There's a hotkey. It's E. For me, it's E to do the automation thing. It's really cool. I like it. Well thought through. Whoever did the hotkey should get a raise. So dynamite. Dynamite. Slurp. So we have the dynamite. Now it's ready to be attached. Excellent. Do we have anything else that we can blow up? Well, we have a lot of things, but anything else? There's more shreddings. I didn't even... Oh, the shredder might be blocked. I didn't... It doesn't have anywhere to position items. This distance, I should probably take the buggy, to be honest. But I don't believe I have a rover seat. Rover seat be packed, yo. Yeah, see, the shredder stops. Oh, it didn't make a full shredderino. Use. It doesn't have a spot where it can put the shreddings. And I don't have anything free on this base, so there's that. I can't necessarily give it something. I would need something to put this, so at least a medium A, a large A. To put this, all the ones that don't need stuff are already sitting on the floor. This one here, I don't have an atmospheric condenser. Plus, I don't want to rip it out. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need shreddings. But let's blow this guy up and see what happens. So we take this, put it here. Is it operational? We hope it is. I don't know if I can activate from that far. You can't even hear the sound. So it made some shredderinos here. What's this? It seems to be like the generic shredderinos that come out of... I mean, this looks like spaceship shredderinos, to be honest. This doesn't look like box shreddings. Let's blow this one up. There's a tether here. Let's see what happened to that. Maybe we'll lose it. To be honest. Let's put it out of the way. There's a robot. There's this thing. Can I take it? No. It's anchored. There's floating robots, which I can't take. They're anchored, but floating. Because I forgot what oh, resin. Alright. Oh, let's put it on the inside. It won't make a difference, I know. Not on the tree. Oh yeah. Awesome. It's on the inside. Let's see what happens. Huh? 17. That was not worth my click. We sort of need to find it. Well, the tree bit to dust. That's a thing. And I think it made smaller shredderinos. What, am I full? Oh, this is a medium item? What do you mean? Oh yeah, that's what I was trying all this time. Alright. Noise. It's not even, I mean, one tree bit to dust, but it's not even like that big of a hole. I wonder if the blast radius was contained by the box. I doubt it. Where was this one? It made a shallower hole. I don't know, maybe the same. Okay, one of you guys is a large item, so I need to do this trick here again. Z1 Gaming is a master with this. Maybe he has like a different mouse or something. Really good at that. Then these two. Excellent. So we cleaned up the surrounding area a little bit. It's done. It doesn't even make that much scrap. It's not even worth the effort. Okay, let's see. What does the YouTube say? How long the stream is? It's a little bit shorter stream, but basically we have been preparing to go to either Novus or Aatrox. And I don't even know if I have a base on Novus. I think I do. But I don't know if there's a... What is it called? A beacon, if I have a beacon there. That I don't know. So we may, I'm just checking the hydrazine. Hydrazine looks good. So we may have to figure out how to do this. If you pick Novus. If you pick Aatrox, then I have a lot of things there already. Don't need to worry about it. Yeah, this is nice. Hydrazine manufacture. Okay. I have a packager. Unfortunately, the rover seat is I don't know, what's the time? Can't see. I still have some time. Where's my rover seat? By the way, you can also put a, I don't know if you can put a hydrazine thruster on this rover. I think you can. Oh, dude. But then, yeah, we'll fill it up. We'll fill it up. Okay, I've never tried this, but I heard it will work. I heard this game. I heard it will work. So the thing is, I need a medium storage that's empty. This one is good enough. Because I don't want to take all this stuff off, but I want the light with me. Oh my god, that will be awesome. I also should probably take an RTG with me. You know, in case I want to come back. In case I want to, and we'll take as much off as possible in case we get, no, actually, if I find like items, I can put them on here, research items. So we need an RTG. Just so that the rover can drive. And if I lose the RTG, that will be very sad. And then we need, oh god. We need the hydrazine drive. I don't know how it will work. Let's see. If it will even work. The rover doesn't have a paver on it, right? So it doesn't have a drill, it doesn't have anything. It's flat on the front. Flat rover. Rover is just for driving this one. Maybe I should have taken the drill, hindsight, right? Okay. It's not as terrible as I thought it would be. But we did crash into something. Some debris here. I didn't know that that would work. That is pretty amazing, to be honest. What? I can't take this? Well, I can take that. Can I take this? Yes. Oh. You know, you always have to do a little bit of shenanigans. It works pretty good. It works pretty good, to be honest. You see what I'm doing here, right? I'm looking for a natural ramp. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work. I don't know. I like how it turns off. That's pretty cool. Why does it not work on the mountain? Now it works. You can actually steer it a little bit in flight. I can't see my mouse cursor. I'm so excited. You can actually steer a little bit in mid-flight. This might be my new most favorite propulsion method. That is quite amazing, to be honest. That is quite amazing. Oh, there's quite a bit of copper here. That's what I mean, right? That gives you like maybe 2-3 copper. But underground, I was not able to find any. I'm looking for research items. I think I see one over there. Too far. What the? Oh yeah, that's a leftover buggy. I had an accident. Is that a research item? Swear to God. No, it's not. It's just a weirdly shaped object that maybe had a research item on it at some point. Is there any other research items? The one in the mountains give a little bit more. Actually, I can take the buggy with me. I didn't expect to come here, but... It does not always work. It does not always work very well. Just want to point this out. I like that the turning off makes a cool sound. That's really cool. It's an oxygen filter here. Okay. Wrong button. That is amazing. How much hydrogen did we... Oh, we're going for hydrogen quick. Hold on. Hold up there, son. We're going through the hydrogen pretty quick here. Yeah. We burned almost through 3 canisters of hydrogen. It wasn't that much, to be honest. So maybe the solid fuel thrusters are the way to go in this configuration here. I don't know. But also I want to point out that I don't know where I am. Look at this. Ooh, what's this? A packager? Oh yeah. Noise. So there's a packager here. Oh, okay. There was like maybe a pixel that it decided to cling on to. What's this? If it's copper, I will take it. Debris. I would also take debris, yeah. So I don't exactly know where my base is, because, you know, I was airborne a couple times. But it uses a lot of hydrogen, so thankfully we have a hydrogen manufacturing plant on this planet. Is this is not a blue one. I need the blue one. Maybe the blue one is over here somewhere. So this is it. I didn't push the button. It's just out of hydrogen. You know, how should I say that? The situation here is that I don't know where my base is. I don't think it will be behind this mountain because I would see it, right? I think I would see my base. Oh, found it! But first we take those guys here. That happened. All right. What was that? Oh, yes, sir. I don't know why I collect those, but for fun, I suppose. Wow, that was a lot of hydrazine, to be honest. That was a lot of hydrazine. That was not free. Well, it was free because I make hydrazine natively on this planet. But in a sense, if you want to have like some good flight experience with the rover, you might need two of those. I don't know how well the solid fuel thruster works. If it's as good as one hydrazine canister, then it will be very fast. Because it went through the hydrazine amazingly quickly. I think they could probably cut that in half. You know, the usage. Let it use half as much hydrazine. When you use it on the rover, I mean. Right? Only when you use it on the rover. Not for like flight to other planets. I think that amount of hydrazine is fine. Just flying with the rover, which you shouldn't do in the first place. I don't know what happened. Maybe I died and I took the buggy to take my body. What happens if I'm in the spaceship and it doesn't have anything attached? No hydrazine thingy. How much does it give? $420, so almost nothing. Let's go into the space. Actually, let me take the RTG because I need to go over there anyways. Take the RTG. Put it on. I will go into the spaceship and I will launch into orbit, but I don't have anything underneath it. I mean, that shouldn't work. I just never tried. Okay. Need thruster. Need thruster. That's very true. I want to take a screenshot. Because I need to have something for the YouTube. Need thruster. Need thruster. If I put that over on the other side, it will instantly get smeltered, so I don't want to do that. Did I borrow a bunch of platforms? Well, I have this one here that I don't need. Okay. So that was fun, but it used up 3 hydrazine. No, and you can fly a lot with 3 hydrazine, to be honest. Right? You can fly a lot. And it doesn't take this one anymore. So it has a slight bug. Yeah, to 3 hydrazine. That was, I mean, it was fun, to be honest. And I got, like, there was one stretch that was really good. We got, like, a lot of flight out of it. But it was rather short-lived. Maybe if you have 2 of those. Could you, yeah, I mean, I could take a hydrazine canister with me. But at that point, I will just convert the rover into a flying bomb. I don't know what happens if you explode a large hydrogen canister. Why would it not attach? I mean, that's the. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get upset. So we are ready for takeoff. Right? We are ready for takeoff. So actually, maybe let's take this screenshot here. Move a little bit closer. I can't see everything. Okay, something like this. Did you get the perfect screenshot? Something like this. The camera is messing with me a little bit as I change it. It doesn't allow me to do whatever I want. Okay, I think this is going to be it for today's stream. I was going to the shelter here or a vehicle just to save. So yeah, if you let me know in the comments, Novus or Atrox, because they have methane, right? Just to make that make more sense. And then shelter manufacturer on those things. And then we are going to go in 50, 100 shelters, something like that. That's the plan. I mean, that's the plan. We don't know what will happen, right? So thanks so much for